We have here an example of critical path method problem. So our question is draw the AOA. AOA stands for activity on arrow. So draw the AOA and AON network diagram and determine the critical path. Remember, AOA is activity on arrow and then AON is activity on node. So we have here the different activities A, B, C, D represented by capital letters A, B, C, D and until K. And then the immediate predecessors, we have this one. In other words, for these predecessors, you cannot perform activity D if you are not done with activity A. Or if you cannot perform activity E if you are not done with activity B, and so on. So these are the predecessors. And then uh, this part are the time in terms or estimated time in terms of weeks. So for example, activity A can be done in 5 weeks, activity B can be done in 3 weeks, and so on. Okay, so this time when we solve this problem, we start with a network diagram. So we will start with AON, or the activity on node. So if you have noticed A, B, C, there are no predecessors. So I will write here A, B, C, A, B, C. Activity A, activity B, and activity C. And then activity D is after A, activity A. So I will write here activity D. This is after A. And then activity E is after B, as well as F. So I will write here E and F, activity E and activity F. So that is after activity B. Okay. And then G is after C, activity C. So I will write here G after C. And then H is after D, So this is our D. I will write here H. That is after D. And then I is after E. I will write here I. This is the activity after E. And then J is after G and F. This is my G and F. So I will write here J. I will write here J. This is after G and F. And then after that, we have your K after H and I. This is H and I. So after that, we have your K. So these are the arrow. So if you have noticed, they are now connected with each other. And then if I will write start, so I will write here S. So start, going to A, going to B, and then C. And then if we have here start, I will write here finish. On this part will be finish, start, and then finish. So we have here F and F. So finish Fi. I will make use of Fi. So I will connect an arrow from KJ to Fi, finish. Okay, so that is our AON diagram. Now this time we will proceed to AOA. In other words, for AOA, this is activity on arrow. So if we write here AOA, our activity on arrow, so we will start instead of S, I will start here 1, activity on arrow, and then this one, I will write here, say 2, 3, 4. So I will write here my A, this is activity on arrow, my B, activity on arrow, and then C. Okay, so these are the activities on arrow A, B, and C. And then remember D is after A, so this is A. So I will write here 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 5, and then I will write here my D, activity on arrow. And then after that 5, we have here 6, 7, D, E, and F. We have here E and F. So this is after B. This is after B. I will write here E and then F. So this is E and then this one is F. Okay, so I will write here, let's say 5, 6, and then we have here 7. So A, B, C, D, E, F. After F, we have here G after C. And then G after C. And then G, H, I. H after D. So I will write here first, let's say HI. Now HI. Remember H and I, that is after D and E. So I will write here H and then sorry. We have here I and then we have here H. So this is my H. And then H and I. Then after that H and I, we have here C. How about G? G is after C. So if I will write here after C, J is after GF. GF. Where's my G? Okay, we have here G after C. So I will write here G. I will connect this one. Oh. So I will connect this one, G. So this is my G. Sorry. G and F. So G and F, after G and F, we have here J. So after that, we have here J. This is my J connecting to this part, J, J. We have here G, F, and then we have here J. Then after J, we have here K, H, I. This is my H, I. So I need to combine this one so that we have here, okay, I have here, we need to combine, oh sorry, for my pen, oh sorry. So we have here an arrow which is H, oh we have here H, and then we have here point, and then after that HI, so we have here K connecting to this point. And then if you have noticed J, there is no J, so this one we have connected to this endpoints. So I will connect this one directly to J. I mean this number, HIJ. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this one is 9. So that is now our AOA, activity on arrow. This is activity on arrow. Now next we have here determine the critical path. Now how do we determine the critical path? So to determine the critical path, I will base my answer on the AON. So try to look at AON diagram. If you have observed in AON diagram, if we count the path from A to D, we will have here 1, and then 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. Take note for this path, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4. The other one, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4. They have the same number of paths. And then the other one, we have here 1, 2, 3. Okay? Take note, this one is 4, this one is 4, this one is 3. And then on the other one, we have here 1, 2, 3. So if you have noticed, these two paths are can be counted as 3, and then the other two, the first two, are 4. So for critical path, this is the longest path. So if we consider the critical path as the longest path, we will consider these two paths. So in other words, we have here from A to D to H and then K. Okay. The other one, we have here B, we have B, and then E, I, and then K. Okay. Now we will count the number of weeks for each path so that we can determine what is the longest path. So for A, we have here 5 plus for D, we have here 5 plus for H, we have here 2 and then K is 4. 2 plus 4, all in all that is 10, 16. Okay, 16. So if that is 16, okay, I will change this one. This is equivalent to 16. Now this one, B is 3 and then E is 7. We have here 3 plus 7. And then I and K, I is 5 and K is 4. Plus 5 plus 4. If we sum up this one, okay, so we have here 4. 10, 5 plus 4, that is all in all equivalent to 19. So 3 plus 7, so B, okay, B equals 3 plus 7, and then 5 plus 4, that is 19. So if you have noticed this one, the longest path here is 19. Therefore, our critical path is B, E, I, K. So this one will be our critical path, which is 19 weeks. That is the longest time.